Hey, welcome back to Sleeping Cemeteries. Today I'm in Center Corner Cemetery, also known as Center Corner's Fredericktown Road Cemetery in Morrow County, Ohio. I grew up just down the road here, past it, even visited once as a very small child. Can't remember most of it. I did a walkthrough. There's a lot of trees, a lot of obstacles, and something really cool behind me I want to share, so let's get going. Unprofessional me doesn't have a lot of time left on this SD card, so I try not to waste any of it. Right here, though, is what I'm talking about. There is a large rectangular formation of stone, which I can only believe was some sort of foundation. So maybe a church or something here at the cemetery. As you can see, here's the stones. I'll follow them on my feet. Slips. Here's the corner. Go. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. It continues. This is the far corner. Then it cuts across through there. From the corner I was standing on, you can see the stones right here. And they go straight back towards that big, thick tree right there. And just beyond that tree is where it cuts back. So this tall tree right here would be right in the center of whatever structure that was. I think that's really cool. Had to have been some kind of foundation. And from this corner of the foundation, I'm going to do the pan that I usually do at the cemetery, and then we'll get exploring. Straight across here, if you can see it, there is a stone. And from that stone, the cemetery moves through the trees in this direction. And I believe that encompasses the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here, the one by the tree. There's some others up that way, and I'm just going to try to zigzag through until we get it all. Alright, approaching the first stone here. Very legible. Belongs to a Mary Ogden, wife of Amos. Pretty traditional looking for the time. We've seen a lot of those on my adventures. But the next stone I'm going to take you to, you might not be able to see it, but that's it right there. It's actually a couple of stones, as you can see. We have Mary S. right here on the ground. Fudge. Mary S., I believe she's actually a find a grave request. That is a blank stone. As far as I can remember, so is this. But this stone here belongs to Mary S. Now I'll take you up right over here and work my way down the hill back towards the foundation. Now this first is just a base. I haven't found any evidence of a stone, but it doesn't mean there isn't one here or it's somewhere else. Haven't been able to read this one. Didn't want to mess with the tree too much, but that stone is very, very lucky and fortunate not to have been broken. Try to get the name in there for you. And for me. I think it's Moses, actually. I think that's another request. I'll have to do a quick run through with my camera and take some more pictures. I believe from here I'll just cut back and then, no, I'm going this way first. We have this little marker back here. And then we have this newer looking stone for Mr. Henry Jones. Somebody must have replaced his old one. Let's go up this direction to this. You can probably hear that wind, but my shotgun mic is reducing it greatly, so that's a plus. Looks like an MLW. Now we'll cut up through these trees to some standing stones in the base. First off, these are the bases I talked about. There's a partial stone here I uncovered. We'll take a look, but I don't believe there's a name on it. Has some lettering for sure, but the other part of the stone is somewhere. Then we got this big, awesome standing stone here. I'm not 100% sure of the name, but I'm sure I can look it up fine. It's a Wellings. And the marker to the bottom here RAW, I believe, on the marker. Okay, now I'm going to work my way back up the hill, starting with this stone right here. Check this out. This stone has some of the coolest work on it I've seen. Check out the lettering. That's just freaking awesome. That is so cool. Now from this Amon stone, we're going to head right up here past this tree. Oh. And the first stone beyond the tree here is Alexander Scott. Mr. Alexander Scott. Son of John and Sarah. And beside Alexander, we have this poor broken stone. Doing my little look around research. This actually belongs to Phoebe Haney, I believe. Starts with an H. I can't remember the last name. It was a request and I fulfilled it. And then beside Phoebe, we have John Reed. And John was some sort of serviceman. It's got this star here. War of 1812. That's what he was. That's really freaking cool. So let's get a full shot of John. Alright, who do we have here? I believe it's John. I don't know the last name, but I believe it's a John, unless that says infant son of John. I don't know. There is an infant here that needs a request. That could be it. I'll have to review footage and everything. Next stone. Unfortunately, I can't read that. Starts with an L. Alright, moving on. Oops. We got this stone here. It's in two pieces, along with a base. The base is over here with moss on it. And then we have a little marker with a JHW. But the stone itself, I don't believe is to JHW. Let me move that stick. I'm probably getting all kinds of poison ivy. But this is the stone. And then we'll hit this one right here behind it. This one belongs to Warren S. Sorry, Warren S. Saxton. Warren S. Saxton. We'll hit behind this fallen stone. There's also a base I want to note right, not a base, but a marker. Also a marker here I want to note. Let me walk around this way. Stay out of the sun so you can see it. If you can't read the name and writing on there, that's actually Daniel DeCamp. He was also a request I was able to fulfill today. So that was cool. I believe this right here is it, folks, for this cemetery here at Center Corners. I'm not sure what that says, but it has the stone and a marker. The marker's blank. Judging from the distance, I would say it was a child. And I think it starts with an A, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I'll definitely try to look it up. Okay, from what I can tell, I think I'm done. I'm going to do my last pan and maybe do a walkthrough. But as far as I can see, this is the last of what is uncovered and visible. Alright, from this last stone here I shot, you can see the road off through the trees where my car is. And it's a little bit less dense looking from up here, but wild. I really hope that was the foundation of the church. That'd be so cool. I just love this old stone, so I'm going to do my sign off right beside him. And that was it, folks, here at Center Corner Cemetery in Morrow County, Ohio. I'm glad I came back through and took a look after all these years. The stone in particular was really eye-catching. I love the work on it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this visit as much as I have, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.